Good morning. Today we're going to be moving up to Kyoto for a couple of activities. Kyoto is the capital of Japan before Tokyo. And starting out with a nice breakfast here. Today looks sunny, should be nice, no rain. Then we'll jump on a train, a little over an hour I think, to get us up to the Kyoto area. And we'll see some activities up there. Nice little breakfast buffet. This is just the first round, of course. Oh, we're all checked out, hitting the train station. Next stop, Kyoto. Made it to Kyoto. This is Kyoto Station. This area is called the Cube. This might be my favorite station in the whole country. There's Kyoto Tower. Okay, off to our hotel to drop our bags off. We got all our luggage and pre-checked into the hotel. Now we're heading back to Kyoto Station for a train ride to the west for our next destination. First attraction in town here. Just got off the train, made it to the western parts of Kyoto. Arashiyama Bamboo Forest is where we're heading to next. It's just a little bit of a walk up here, very scenic little forested area. And then close by there, around the corner, is a monkey park we're going to try to get to next.
Sa inarin na punta ya?
Isam, ulit na ka?
We've made our way through the bamboo forest. Now we're making our way down towards... There's a monkey park down around the corner here, so we can go see some monkeys. Down by the Katsura River. We'll follow the seashore this a ways. We gotta go across the bridge coming up. This is the Togetsukyo Bridge. We'll be crossing this in a second. It's kind of an iconic old bridge in this area. Monkey park just across the way. Here we are, Arashiyama Monkey Park. Time to go see if we can find some monkeys. Monkey time. Monkey time. Well, this is definitely quite the climb up to the top on a hot, humid day.
Worth it though. Monkey time.
Yeah, I can already see one off the left here. Should be lots of monkeys up here.
And do not leave it on the ground.
Awesome view of Kyoto from the top of the mountain.
Kyoto, Japan.
Just in time for feeding time.
Family gathering. Shout out to me and my family again.
We would the monkeys. Please keep distance 1 and 2 meters. 皆さん、do not touch the monkeys. お写真などをお撮りになる際も2メートル以上離れていただきますようお願いします。
All done at the top of the mountain with the monkeys, heading on down. It's all downhill from here now. Almost back at the bottom. It was fun seeing some monkeys, but definitely a rough up and down, especially in these temperature conditions. Next up, we're gonna jump on a bus back to Kyoto Station and try to find some lunch there.
Hot.
Back at Kyoto Station. Disappearing into the underground. Porta dining. Tons of food options. We'll see if we can find something good for lunch.
There's also Korean food.
Lots of good options.
This is an Italian place. The very last one. Just beef, vegetables.
Want to try this one?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Okay. Done with a great meal. Now we're going to look for some dessert options, I think. We found some ice cream cones for dessert, and now we're going to wander around the corner. There should be a Don Quixote store. Those are fun, just to walk through a bunch of miscellaneous crap type of store. This one's not very big, but just a bunch of random stuff everywhere. We found an elevator, so multiple floors, more products to peruse. Done with the Don Quixote store. That's always fun just to run around and look at a bunch of random stuff. But we stopped at a Family Mart on the way back. We kind of had a late lunch, so we just got some snack items for to be our dinner, I guess, more for some dessert stuff. Oh, then we got that at the Don Quixote. It's so cute!
Kitty shark.
But there's our meal for the rest of the evening. Well, we're going to have our snacks / dinner, and I think call it a night. So that's going to be it for this video. A good run around, transitioning over to Kyoto and seeing some things. We're going to check out some stuff in the morning before zipping off to our next destination, which is going to be the old ancient historic capital of Nara. Will be most of tomorrow. So for that, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Good morning. Today we're going to be moving from Kyoto down to the city of Nara to explore some stuff down there. Before we leave, we get a hotel breakfast here, and then we're going to hit up at least one temple in Kyoto, and then we're going to be moving out. So I'll see you down at breakfast to see what we get here. All checked out of the hotel. We're leaving our baggage behind for now while we do some sightseeing to a shrine here before we leave Kyoto. So next stop is going to be Fushimi Inari Shrine. Here we are at the super famous Fushimi Inari Shrine.
太强！你要是不想走，实在不想走，你就坐这边等我们。这里面阴凉地，伞可以关掉，触到人家了。
The view of the outside of the passageways and gates.
Yes, right. Yeah, right.
The torii gates go back for kilometers up and around this hillside. So once you get in a little bit, the crowds will definitely thin out and you can kind of find some spaces all to yourself. There's a ton of people here today. I don't think we're going to go in too much further. Just kind of take this initial glance at it and then we'll move on. We've had a good peruse through here, making our way back. All these gates are donated. Private companies, private donors. Yeah, these are lanterns. I don't know, I've never actually seen them lit up with like flames on stuff on the inside, but that'd be cool. Back in Kyoto Station, riding the escalators up for a good view from the top. I like this really big open space. Noticed this place looks like some yummy treats. This might be a pre-lunch, second breakfast, something like that.
Temple.
We've stopped back by the hotel, gathered all our luggage, heading back to Kyoto Station. Next stop is the city of Nara. Made it to Nara. It's a little early to check in the hotel, but we should be able to drop our bags off at least. Nara was the capital of Japan before Kyoto and before Tokyo. Well, this is nice. They were able to get us into the rooms. We're about 45 minutes early on the check-in time. Sometimes you're kind of hard set to whatever the check-in time is, but they let us get in a little bit early, so that's cool. We can de-stress and chill. It is super hot outside. It's like 35 degrees Celsius today, so it's like the hottest day of the vacation. So we'll chill for a little bit and go back out later. We rested in our hotel rooms for a little bit, a short bus ride later, and we're going to Todaiji. Go see the biggest Buddha statue in Japan. Nara is famous for lots of these tame deer that wander around. So we'll get some shots, lots of deer, and go see a big Buddha statue. absolutely massive entryway gate. The next really big building up ahead is the one that houses the Daibutsu, the great Buddha statue. There's the walls and the inner gate around the main building. And we'll go, I think on the left here is where we can get tickets to go see the great Buddha. There's the hall for the great Buddha. This building is massive. I think it's still the largest wooden building in the world. And it used to be wider. It was wider than it was by any other sides, but there was some kind of disaster, fire, earthquake, something, so they had to reshape the building and made it more squared off, shorten the sides at some point in the history. This model is awesome. This is what it used to look like kind of at the height of its glory. And you can definitely tell that the main building where the Buddha statue is wider. That's what it originally looked like, and it was flanked on both sides by these large pagodas, which no longer exist. Here's another model representation of the original building and the current one. Here's the back side of the big Buddha. Of the two giant pagodas that flanked left and right sides of the main building here, the only thing that remains of them is one spinneret tower. That one's the original one. Slowly making our way back. Play with some more deer and find some dinner.
The deer are the dinner.
Yeah.
看我这里啊，看我这里啊，哥哥。来了，我看到哪儿？啊，看这里吧。1、2、3。
嘿，你配啥？
配啥？他不能走。
Hopped on a bus back to Nara station. Next job is we're thinking a sushi place for a dinner. See what we can find. We found a nice little izakaya place, and we got the sushi coming out. Yeah.
This size.
And look at how big these slices are. This is good stuff.
Ratios.
Well, that was a really great izakaya sushi dinner experience. Good, healthy slices of sushi. Nice and big. So now I think we're just going to make our way back. Maybe hit up a 7-Eleven along the way and call it a night here shortly. Well, back to the hotel, and I think that is it for the night. It's been a good day of finishing up some touristy stuff in Kyoto and making our way to Nara to see some awesome sights here and play with some friendly deer. This hotel we got is awesome. It's just a random spot I picked on the cheap, and it turned out pretty sweet. So in a little bit here, I'm going to go hit the onsen hot springs bath And then tomorrow, my visa is coming to an end, so I gotta flee the country. So we're all taking off to somewhere else. I can't remember if I mentioned it before or not yet, but I'm keeping it a secret. You'll have to wait till next time to find out where I'm going. Anyway, we're leaving Japan. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.